Gemini, it is not coincidence that your eyes rest on these words in this very moment. It is not chance nor whim of fate. You have been guided here by an invisible thread, woven by the universe, by forces that dwell beyond what you can see and touch. The voice that reaches you today does not come from the human, but from the eternal. And you know it, you feel it on your skin like a shiver. It is not chance, it is a sacred mandate, a calling you could not ignore, even if you did not fully understand it. Listen, the time of masks is ending. The cosmic wheel turns, and clarity descends like a lightning bolt in the middle of the storm. How many times have you felt the shadows surrounding you? How many times have you felt invisible chains tightening around your throat? Today the stars speak, and ancient whispers become revelation. It is time to open your eyes and face the signs destiny places before you. Your cards have spoken, Gemini. And the warning is clear. There are hidden enemies, figures that smile at you yet in the shadows of their thoughts prepare judgment, doubts, and traps. They are like silent serpents waiting for the right hour to attack. But do not fear, for divine justice opens a path like a sword of light, cutting through lies and returning to each one what they deserve. You will not be abandoned. You will not be defeated. The oracle shows the duality that has always lived within you, the light and the darkness battling inside. Who wins, clarity or shadow? That is the battle you face now. And while the heavens stir, I repeat the decree you must engrave in your mind and in your heart. I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. Repeat it 3 times softly, make it yours, for it is the key that will open the portals of what is to come. And now listen well, Gemini, for the stars show the root of your restlessness. You have carried words that were not yours. You have listened to voices that tried to silence you, and yet you remain standing. Is that not a miracle? Is that not a sign that you are protected? Every tear, every doubt, every battle was part of a sacred training. Now comes clarity. Now comes the answer. The tarot shows the moon reversed over you, revealing illusions, lies, and secrets. It means that soon what was hidden will come to light. Those who tried to hurt you will face their own reflection. You will not need to lift a finger, because the justice of the universe is inexorable. Do you doubt it? Doubt no more, because cycles complete themselves, and this cycle of deceit is ending. Write this in the comments to seal the pact with the cosmos. I accept my truth and I trust the divine plan. That phrase is not just a game, it is a decree, and by writing it you are opening a crack of light that will shatter the darkness that still tries to hold you. And while you do so, give thanks. Yes, give thanks. Like this message as a sacred gesture, not toward me, but toward the universe itself. It is your way of saying, I am ready to receive more signs, I am prepared for the changes. Because when you give thanks, abundance multiplies, and portals open. Have you not already felt it? That impulse within you is not chance, it is confirmation. Love, money, work. Every sphere of your life stirs with the energy of this revelation. In love, an inevitable decision approaches. Perhaps you feel someone observing you with distrust, or a shadow of jealousy trying to cloud your peace. But remember, where there is distrust, truth will soon blossom. If your partner hides something, the truth will reveal itself like the sun piercing through clouds. And if you are alone, do not be mistaken. Someone new approaches, someone who brings with them a breath of fresh air, but also a test. Do not hand over your heart without first discerning. The universe does not want you to repeat mistakes. In money, your card is Judgment. This reveals a drastic change in how you generate resources. An unexpected offer may come to you, but you must be attentive, for not all that glitters is gold. Do not sign agreements blindly. Do not give your trust too quickly. The stars give you discernment. Use it. Remember, I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. In work, the vibration is clear. They want to overshadow you. There are voices around you that want your brilliance to go unnoticed, that want your achievements to be invisible. But they will not succeed, because what comes for you is promotion, recognition, and open roads. Only keep your faith firm, because your name will be spoken where you least expect it, and doors that seemed closed will suddenly open. Your protective color in this stage is gold, symbol of light, prosperity, and spiritual strength. Carry it with you, whether in clothing, an accessory, or even in the visualization of your aura bathed in liquid gold. Your lucky numbers are 3, 11, and 22. And your spiritual energy is ruled by Mercury, your planet, now dressed both as messenger and warrior. But do not forget, Gemini, the strongest battle is not outside, but within you. Stop listening to the voice that says you cannot, that you do not deserve, that you are not enough. That voice is not yours. It is old echoes that no longer belong in your present. Today your rebirth begins. Today the universe hands you the keys to open the cages. And as you receive them, repeat, I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. Feel those words ignite in your chest like sacred fire, transforming your fear into strength and your doubt into certainty. Gemini, the wheel of destiny keeps turning, and you are witness to how the shadows try to whisper doubts into your ear. But listen well. It is not by chance that you are here, it is not an error nor a stumble of fate. The breath of the cosmos pushes you toward this revelation because you needed to hear it today, in this precise moment. The universe never arrives late, never arrives early. It arrives exactly, at the perfect instant when your spirit is ready to receive. The cards have spoken again. Figures of betrayal and deception rise before you. There are people disguised as allies, offering sweet words while their intentions boil in darkness. Can you feel it? That shiver that sometimes runs down your spine when someone smiles at you, that premonition you try to silence. It is not imagination, it is your intuition crying to be heard. Do not ignore those signals. Whoever now hides behind a false veil will soon be exposed, because truth always makes its way, like dawn breaking the night. The tarot shows the devil reversed. Chains trying to imprison you, temptations attempting to divert you from your path, people who prefer to see you tied to what no longer belongs to you. But what do you do with those chains? Do you still hold them out of fear, or do you release them to fly? The universe repeats to you again and again. You were not born to be a prisoner, you were born to spread your wings. And if you doubt, remember the decree already planted in your spirit. I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. This is your shield, your weapon, your sacred affirmation. Many Geminis have felt that life places heavy trials upon them, as if the universe demanded more of them than of others. Why you, why now? Because your mission is not small, because your light is capable of illuminating paths others cannot see. And the greater the light, the stronger the shadows that try to extinguish it. But can darkness extinguish the sun? No. It can only delay for moments its inevitable dawn. On your path in love, the stars reveal seated doubts. Someone may be watching you with suspicion, jealousy, or distrust, attempting to open cracks in your bond. But truth is powerful, and it does not remain hidden long. If something must fall, it will fall. If someone must remain, they will remain. What cannot resist the truth was never meant for you. And if you are in solitude, this time is not punishment, it is preparation. The cosmos is saving you for an encounter that will change your way of loving, but not before you have healed ancient wounds. In the material realm, the star shines over you. It glows with energy of hope, renewal, and guidance. It means the financial paths that once seemed closed are beginning to open. An offer, a project, or money arrives unexpectedly. But remember, not every income is a blessing if you accept it out of desperation. Listen to your intuition. If something vibrates out of harmony, wait, for what is true does not need disguises. In work, your cards show the Chariot, symbol of progress, recognition, and victory after a period of struggle. Even though some have tried to overshadow your efforts, they cannot stop the inevitable. You will be seen, you will be recognized. There will be promotion, a role change, or an opportunity that takes you to a higher level. Trust, because the path is marked for you. It is also time to warn you that your spiritual energy is undergoing a deep cleansing process. You are expelling people, habits, and thoughts that no longer resonate with your true essence. This process may feel painful, as if roots long buried were being ripped out of your soil. But after the cleansing, the fertile earth remains ready for new seeds. Do not fear letting go, for every loss now is truly a space opening for the new. And here, in the middle of these revelations, the cosmos asks you for an act of faith. Write in the comments, "I release the old and embrace the new." Do this not as a simple gesture, but as a promise before the universe. By doing so, you are signing a decree of transformation that will resonate beyond what your human eyes can see. Give thanks, Gemini. Give thanks with an open heart. Like this message not as an obligation, but as a cosmic act of gratitude. Do it as a silent pact with your own destiny. Because each time you give thanks, the energy of the universe responds by multiplying what you receive. It is your way of saying, "I am ready, I accept change, I receive what belongs to me." Your color in this stage is deep blue, symbol of wisdom, intuition, and mental clarity. Let that blue surround you. Visualize it in your meditations, in your thoughts, in your aura. Your sacred numbers now are 7, 14, and 33. Numbers that connect you with ancestral wisdom and the force of the divine. Do not forget, Gemini, that every step you take now is observed by the eyes of eternity. The universe does not punish. It teaches. Destiny does not crush. It forges. You are both the apprentice and the master of your own life. And although hidden enemies try to plant shadows, their power is fleeting, because the light within you cannot be extinguished. And so, as you walk among trials and revelations, hear the echo of your decrees. I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. Each time you repeat it, a chain is broken, a portal is opened, a blessing descends. Gemini, listen carefully. What you are receiving is not a simple message. It is a calling, a revelation given to you because your soul silently asked for it, because your spirit cried out in the darkest nights for a sign. Here it is. It is not by chance that you read this. It is divine response. Synchronicity never errs. The moment is now. The cards show that you are at a crossroads. An intersection where the past tries to drag you back to the chains and the future firmly calls you to take a leap of faith. Will you dare to let go of what is known to enter the unknown? That is the test life now places before you. And though your heart trembles, remember that you do not walk alone. There are invisible forces guiding you, protecting you, pushing you toward victory. Your hidden enemies reveal themselves once more. There is someone near, someone who with gentle words tries to plant doubts in your mind. This person does not rejoice in your triumphs, but in silence envies what you are, what you achieve, what you represent. But do not fear. Divine justice does not stop. Everything plotted in the shadows will soon be exposed in the light. Have you not seen it before? When someone tries to harm you, sooner or later the harm returns multiplied upon them. It is law. It is balance. It is destiny. The tarot reveals the tower upright, the collapse of what cannot stand in truth. You may see a relationship, a project, an illusion fall. It may hurt, yes, but understand, what crumbles now is what lacked strong foundations. And after the fall, the reconstruction will be stronger, more authentic, more lasting. The universe never takes without giving, never empties without filling, never closes one door without opening a greater one. In love, the stars show you two paths. One filled with memories, with bonds tying you to what you were, and another shining with the promise of a new love, different, more aligned with your true self. The question is, will you keep holding on to what is already worn out, or will you allow what the cosmos has for you to arrive? True love does not suffocate, does not chain, does not limit. True love expands, uplifts, illuminates. And that love approaches. But first you must release what blocks its arrival. In material abundance, the oracle shows growth. Money will begin to flow, but remember that money is only energy, and energy responds to your faith and gratitude. If you receive it with fear, it escapes. If you receive it with trust and generosity, it multiplies. An unexpected income is coming, perhaps a paid debt, a gift, an offer you had not considered. Do not underestimate it, for it may be the beginning of a chain of blessings. In work, the message is clear. Your talent can no longer remain hidden. For a long time you may have felt you worked hard without being seen, that you gave more than you received. But the cards show that your effort will be recognized, that your name will be mentioned in places of power, that an important voice will notice you. And there, when you least expect it, comes the opportunity that elevates you. The advice is firm. Do not fear showing your light, because your brightness does not dim anyone else's. It simply reminds others they too can shine. Your spirit is undergoing a deep awakening. It is as if layer after layer were falling away, as if old versions of you were peeling off so that the true one may emerge. You may feel tired, confused, even anxious. It is normal, Gemini. You are being reborn. And every rebirth involves a birth, and every birth brings pain. But after that pain, comes life, comes the miracle, comes the light. The cosmos asks you to repeat the decree out loud, with strength. I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. Feel it in your chest, let it vibrate in your throat, let those words become fire that burns away doubt and fear. Each repetition is a hammer striking the bars of the invisible prison others tried to impose on you. Now write in the comments, I am reborn in the light, I move forward in my truth. That phrase is your key, your commitment. And by writing it, you not only declare it for yourself, you send it as a message to the universe itself, so that the forces may respond and activate your transformation. And as an act of gratitude, like this message. Do not see it as a simple digital gesture. See it as a ritual, as a subtle offering to the cosmos. It is your way of saying, thank you for this message, thank you for the signs, thank you for what is coming. When you give thanks, the universe responds with more. When you commit, the portals open. The color that vibrates for you in this part is purple, symbol of spiritual royalty, deep intuition, and connection with the divine. Let this color accompany you in meditations, in clothing, in your imagination. Visualize it surrounding you as a mantle of protection. Your sacred numbers are 9, 17, and 44. They are numbers of transformation, of cycles closing and being reborn with renewed strength. Remember, Gemini, you are not here by chance. You are here because your soul asked for it. And although the trials may seem harsh, everything you face is preparation for the victory that already approaches. Because the universe does not err. Because light always wins. Because your destiny is not to fall. Your destiny is to rise stronger, wiser, freer. And in the midst of this revelation, hear the maternal voice that embraces you. Do not fear. You are not alone. Everything that now seems chaos will soon find order. Everything that now seems loss will soon be gain. Everything that now seems silence will soon be song. Repeat with me one last time, as the decree ending this part. I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. Gemini, the universe has spoken to you throughout this journey, and now we reach the conclusion. What began as warning now ends as promise. Because no matter how intense the shadows have been, nor how strong the chains that bound you, your destiny is freedom, your path is victory, your inheritance is abundance. The cards now show the world in its fullest expression. Wholeness, triumph, closure of cycles, and the beginning of a new stage. You have been tested in the fire, and from that fire you do not emerge weak or broken. You emerge forged like steel, illuminated like gold, renewed like a phoenix rising from its own ashes. Do you feel it? It is the rebirth already alive in your spirit. The tarot also shows the Lovers, your card, symbol of choice and sacred union. This means that in love, after so many trials, balance arrives. If you are alone, an important encounter approaches. Someone who will not be fleeting, but part of your path of growth. If you are already with a partner, the union will strengthen, or destiny will bring clarity so you can wisely decide if that bond deserves to remain in your life. There will be no half measures. It either flourishes, or it is released. In money and work, the wheel of fortune turns in your favor. It means that what once seemed stagnant now moves strongly. Unexpected opportunities, recognition, incomes that come as response to your effort and your patience. Luck begins to smile upon you. But remember, it is not only luck. It is harvest of what was sown. Every sacrifice, every night of struggle, every day of resistance was nourishing this fertile soil that now opens. Your spirit now shows itself as a renewed temple. The magician appears, confirming that you have all the tools you need: word, action, intuition, and will. You are no longer victim of circumstances. You are creator of your destiny. Power is not outside, it is within you. And that power now awakens with unstoppable force. Repeat it with me, for the last time, with all the faith you can summon. I claim my power, I break my chains, I receive my destiny. That phrase is your master key, your shield, your final decree. Write in the comments to seal this stage. I am ready to receive my victory. Write it as an act of faith, as a commitment with yourself and with the universe. By doing so, you not only declare it, you manifest it. And give thanks. Give thanks deeply. Like this message as a gesture of gratitude and openness. Do it as one who lights a candle on an altar. With faith, with surrender, with trust. That small gesture is your way of saying, yes, I accept my destiny. Yes, I receive abundance. Yes, I thank for what is coming. And the universe, in response, will bring even more signs, even more blessings, even more open roads. Your final color, the one that seals the stage, is luminous white, symbol of purity, new beginnings, and divine protection. Let that white wrap you, cover you as a mantle of peace. Your final numbers of power are 1, 8, and 88. Beginning, success, and infinite abundance. Remember, Gemini, your hidden enemies hold no real power over you. Divine justice is already on its way. Your tears were not in vain. Your effort was not invisible. Everything you gave returns multiplied. Everything you suffered is transformed into strength. Everything you lost will become victory. The promise is clear. True love, material abundance, spiritual victory. That is your destiny. That is your inheritance. That is your truth. And now, as this message closes, I want you to feel it deep within your heart. You are not here by accident. You never were. You were guided. You were called. You were chosen to receive these words in this precise moment. And if they have come to you, it is because the universe has already decreed your rebirth. Walk with faith. Move forward with strength. Dream with courage. Victory is yours. Abundance is yours. Love is yours. And I say goodbye to you with a spiritual, maternal embrace, full of light. May every word you have received be engraved in your soul as an eternal reminder that you are great, that you are loved, that you are free. Until soon, Gemini. And never forget, your destiny is already written in the light.